wanna sail away? I wanna sail away. Do you wanna sail away with me today? Do you wanna sail away?
In our last episode, we got our lazy bag installed just in time. Now we cast off, cruise south on the ICW, and stage ourselves for a midnight Gulf Stream crossing to the Bahamas. But first, a few details remained, like going to the vet. Alright, so we are about to go into the vet. Don't tell the dog, because we have to get his rabies shots for the Bahamas. But we're kind of late, so we're gonna go. Bye. Okay, so we got the dog somewhere. Zeke, where are you? Hi. We got the dog. We are doing our second vet visit for our Bahamas crossing. We did one about a month ago so that he could be up to date on his shots, and now we're going to get this filled out. That just says that from what the vet knows, he's totally healthy and not going to spread any weird diseases in the Bahamas. So that's what we're doing today. How was it? No shots this time. $85, certificate, good to go. And picking up some new snorkel gear.
Huh? Like that?
Fall over. It's always really nerve-wracking to come down the dock with all your food. And of course, provisioning. But finally, it was time to leave.
Can you push off of that pole?
Are you staying cool? Because it's hot.
Hot?
Don't drink it. Yeah. No, gross.
Wow. Yummy.
Semi-clean water. Came out of our tank, so shouldn't be too bad. We left. What was going on? Alright, we left about 30 minutes ago, maybe. Give or take. From Stewart, and now we're headed to Lake Worth, not Fort Worth. Because it'll have us going at a better angle to the Bahamas with the wind. We won't be beating into it as much. It's supposed to be pretty light, but we plan on leaving probably about midnight tonight and doing our crossing that way.
Around 11 o'clock at night, the wind from down here at Lake Worth will probably be on our beam or just a little bit forward, but then in only a couple hours it's supposed to track around to behind us a little bit. So we'll keep looking at it just to see what we're into, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty nice. Tomorrow, when we're across and into the Bahamas, across the bank, it looks like it might get real light. Baby's washing dishes.
Good job.
Good job.
Put you to work.
Explosions like a heartbeat. Yeah, my mind's keen rushes of emotion. Now let's do it again. There's sweetness and adventure without a venture. TV's got your mind stuck on good reality. We are young, 'cause our soul is warm. Life's much more if we live it up. schedule, but dead's forever. I send my condolences to the site of the drive. Some say I'm living in the moment, I say motion. I ain't got no potion, but we can touch the sky.
Coming up on the Hope Sound Bascule Bridge. Got a barge in front of us. It's going to be our partner going through.
I want to focus on getting through the bridge first. My first Bascule bridge. Pretty water.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid to jump in this water.
Makes me excited.
Pulled into Loggerhead Marina right off the ICW to get fuel because it's getting about 4:30. Actually, it's going on 5 now, and we wanted to make sure we got fuel before the night is over. It's a really nice marina that has a pool, and we're going to go swim in it. Young man that filled us up said that anybody that got fuel was allowed to use the pool, and the baby really wants to swim, so.
Right. Had a brief intermission there. Got a little pool time. Very small amount of pool time. Somebody had fun though. Now we are going to Lake Worth, and we're gonna anchor, and then we're gonna cross. And that's our plan.
So this is Lake Worth Inlet / Palm Beach. And it's kind of crazy. It's got a shitload of boats here. We are headed on the other side of this island, and we think on the south side of the inlet to find an anchorage where we will hang out for a few hours.
Yeah, it's almost 7, so
yeah,
3,
plan
4,
on leaving
5 hours.
10, 11 maybe. Look at the weather once we get settled and see if everything is standing pat the way we thought it was going to be. Well, we are currently anchored just south of the inlet. What was that?
I don't know. Is that our depth?
Oh yeah, 6 feet. There's an area across here that's about 6. So
Found it.
yeah. Anyway, we are anchored just south of the inlet, and Right over there is where we'll be headed to go out. So we were just outside the channel. Got a lot of boats anchored around here, but I think a few of these might be doing what we're doing. Getting ready to go across. Baby just woke up from his nap, which was brief, but at least it was a nap.
It's 7 o'clock. You want to eat?
So anyway, we're anchored in, when we dropped anchor it was about 12 feet, and there's some shallower spots of about 6, which is obviously okay for us. And I was just checking the weather to make sure what we'd been seeing so far is still holding true, and it seems to be. Here, that's our wind for about 1 a.m. tonight. And right there's a wind for about 8 o'clock, I believe. 7 o'clock, sorry. Hard to see. And as you can see, it's kind of coming from the southeast and a little strong. That's about probably 10 to 15 from the east. But as we get to about 10 o'clock, it shifts a lot more south. And then by midnight / 1 o'clock, right in that neighborhood, it starts to come around more from the southwest. So our plan is to take off out of here about 11 o'clock p.m. And by the time we actually get out at all, it should be starting to shift. Because as the night goes on, there's 5 a.m., there's 7 a.m. You can see it's coming almost from the west there. What is that crazy, annoying noise in the background, you might ask?
Sorry. Just trying to make dinner, man.
That is the situation right now, and so far so good. Yeah, we think we're in a pretty good spot. There's a little bit of current. It's about 0.7 knots of current, and the winds are pretty light. And obviously we're only in this anchorage for a few hours. So, all right, well, Lauren's making all kinds of noise.
You have to be down here while I'm cooking. It's not my fault.
There was glare outside.
Oh my god.
Video first. Sounds delicious.
I hope so. You're beeping again?
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go check on that. Alright, I was just checking the tides real quick. Sitting on about a 6-foot deep spot, which it shows that on the chart, and it doesn't show anything any shallower than that. And we are right almost at low tide. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little boat prep. Gotta put some lazy jacks on, radar reflector, probably stow a few things, tie down the raft. That's about it. Better get to work. I have my pre-crossing tasks done. The basics are done, and we should be pretty much ready to go. In just a few hours, after a little bit of dinner, we're gonna head out that way. Out into the ocean. All right, what are we doing?
Oh, we're leaving! It's 10:53, so.
Yeah, so right about what we wanted to. Yeah. Got rolling a little faster than we were originally planning. But I was just laying up here looking at the wind and the weather, and it all looks pretty good. And we're definitely leaving late enough that we should hit the Bahamas, you know, in daylight for sure. So there was really no reason to wait any longer. So yeah, just heading out the Lake Worth Channel right now.
Join us next week as we make our Gulf Stream crossing to the Abacos.
Please take a moment to like and subscribe.
And be sure to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.
Cheers!